Welcome back to the Watch and Cut channel. I'm your host Alex, and we got a pretty awesome unpouching today. This is cool, guys. Now, I think I've talked about this. I'm overdue for sharing this one. I've actually gotten this thing a little while ago. Just been really busy in the back front.
What does that even mean?
Doing some other reviews, so I kind of sat this guy in the back, but this is a knife that I sent to Mr. Ed Kim and just got back from customizing. As you guys have known in the past, all my Redhorse Knifeworks knives kind of match, really. We do this kind of blue handle theme with this acid and satin two-tone finish blade. And then, yeah, we wrap the whole thing up with a polished bolster accent, and we do a deep carry clip. So I just got this back from Ed very recently, and let's do an unpouching. Now, before we get to that, though, let's bring out the other ones for reference. All right, so some of you guys remember my latest one, the War Pig. That was my latest unboxing video with Ed Kim's stuff. And that was the latest project that we did. Now this one, Ed just built from scratch, brand new. So this one actually was made this way, specifically for me. It's got this killer Bowie style compound grind here. So a lot of you guys saw this, and I heard a couple of you say, congratulations on your trifecta, right? Because we also had the Hellraiser.
Oh, no tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.
With this nice blue scale right here to match. Same kind of theme here. We got the stonewash and acid two-tone to go along with it, right? And then there's my favorite, the chopper.
Get to the chopper!
Yeah, this bad boy is badass. Now, these two guys right here came just a straight up. They were I bought these two as mid-techs. They came this one came from DLT Trading, and this one I think I got also from DLT Trading, if I remember correctly. And they were just kind of a plain gray titanium with, I think one of them had a acid wash two-tone blade. I can't remember. I think it was this guy that was already like that. So Ed kind of just matched them all up, and that's how I got to this point. Now, the trifecta is an awesome thing to have, guys.
I mean, that's a trifecta.
So what about a quadrofecta? Oh man, that is terrible. That is not even clever at all. But you know, quad, four, I don't know. I tried, guys. It was horrible, I know. But here it is, back from Ed's shop, completely revitalized, completely redone. I hate to blast it, but let's talk about, this is actually a good thing to mention. So when I bought this knife, I bought it from, I think, River's Edge Cutlery. I can't remember. I saw it at some knife store online, and I just decided to buy it. This is a discontinued old Redhorse Knifeworks Ronin. And this knife, for some reason, was on the shelf over there, brand new. Just, I guess nobody had decided to ever buy it. Now, this is kind of one of those things you really have to, you know, you have to have a different kind of style to really appreciate this kind of chisel grind effect. Not everybody likes chisel grinds, but I thought this thing was amazingly cool. So when I got it, it matched the original configuration of these two, which was gray titanium, flat clip, but kind of more of a 3D milled version. It worked actually really well. And then the blade just had this really tall bevel. It was kind of rounded out. It didn't cut very well at all. And it had a shitload of lock stick. So, so yeah, there was problems. But keep in mind, this is a very old model. Like, I have no idea how I just found it new in the box like that, or in the pouch, or maybe it was returned, or I don't know. I have no idea how this old discontinued model got there. But I did get it. It kind of reminded of the BBM Carter a little bit in the size in some respects. I know it's not, but it just kind of had that like feel, especially with, you know, the ramp sitting up a little bit proud. So I thought this knife looked really, really cool. But when I got it, it had some problems. So when I sent it to Ed, I told him lock, stick, and make it sharp and match it. So he took it in, actually much quicker than he did the other two. Got this one done in a few months, got it back, and you know, I didn't really know what to expect, right? Because this is one of the older models. And to be fair, I mean, some of these had like, you know, you could see like the little, whoops, wrong finger, the little clip mark right there left over. You got kind of like not the same effect here, right? I think there's a couple other little weird marks or something. Like they're not perfect, but you know, and they're not really meant to be. This one, I think I had like some little edge marks here, a little something, you know, like they're not like super perfect, but they're mid-text that, you know, we kind of messed around with. I kind of want to more push these into the custom realm now because Ed just kind of redid them, sharpened by hand. This one is actually a custom that he did a run of. This one's the mid-tech, and then this one's the mid-tech. But these two and this one, he matched them all up and he sharpened them by hand. So these are all Ed Cam. Now, what amazed me about this one is when it did come back, not only did it come back with everything I asked Ed to fix, but every single complaint I've ever had about any of the other ones, like, you know, the logo kind of being half finished. Look at the logo on this one. It's perfect. The stonewash finish just has like, or acid, I guess I should say, it just has like one consistent, real nice clean look to it. And the edge is razor sharp, guys. I mean, he turned this thing into a real knife. I mean, it's wow. The clip didn't have to really be deep carry for me because it worked well, but he matched him up with the other one, so I'm grateful for that. And no lock stick. Absolutely no lock stick. This thing had substantial lock stick, I would say. It's really, dare I use the word? Yes, I will. On this one, because Ed just did such a freaking transformation on this thing, it's perfect. For a Redhorse Knifeworks Ronin, like this is perfect. There is no flaws on this knife. Really well done. So I'm super ecstatic to have the set of 4. So thank you very much, guys, for joining me on this very long unpouching, but I hope you enjoyed it. Try to kind of keep it around 10 minutes on this one. And make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe, and we'll see what other Redhorse Knifeworks blades we can acquire in the future. For now, this is the Watch and Cut channel, asking you to make sure you hit that bell icon so you know when the next videos come out and about. And this is Alex, out for the evening.